Eddie Brock getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. Now the number 2 hitter, Eddie Brock. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. He's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
Brock went deep in his most recent game. Fouled off left side. Oh, 2 now. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Coming home. The relay to the plate. Safe. He beats the tag. And it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Runner in scoring position, nobody out as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. He's trying for third in the dirt. Slide. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
Now that's smacked to right center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they lead by 2.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
O'Neal Cruz leading things off and takes a strike. Cruz launched a homer in his most recent game. And now the 0-1. That one fouled off. The 0-2. And O'Neal is struck out.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Two outs, base is empty. Up next for the Pirates, Jake Mangum.
7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That one's in there. 0-2 now.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back here in Pittsburgh, we head to the bottom of the second. So the San Francisco Giants have firmly established themselves as top contenders around halfway through the season. This is what was expected of them, Singy, and they backed it up.
No doubt about it. These guys are rolling and in a great position so far, and they look like they're not going to be stopping anytime soon. Now they got to decide, are they going to go out and add some help before the deadline, or do they think they have enough to make a deep October run as is?
That's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. Here's Nolan Arenado. Brock needing a big out here, Singy, after giving up a couple of hits in a row.
Yeah, and he's still just 1 pitch away from ending this rally. Can't let it spiral out of control.
And fouled off. Yo, 1. Swing and a ground ball. Just foul down the right field line. Wow.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as...
And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Arenado wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Hit softly on the ground to 3rd. Chapman fires across the diamond. And that is a big first out.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
Caleb Durbin, the next Pirate to hit. Brock back to work with 2 runners on.
Yeah, walking a tightrope right now. No room for mistakes, and every pitch in these spots magnified, and he knows it.
Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Two on, 1 out. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Liner snagged at 1st. After 2, It's a 2-0 ball game.
Shot to the top. Pop top sprinkling their melodies. Are you scared of me? The rhyme's gonna blow. I'm prepared to eat. The stars telling the moon staring. I'm in tune.
Top half of the 3rd inning, and now it's the Giants DH, Eddie Brock. Brock working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and that one is off the wall. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Brandon Nimmo, the next Giant to hit. Man at second. Runner takes off. Taps softly to the right side. The throw to first, and one away in the top of the 3rd.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that's a base hit. Runner from 3rd in to score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Triolo in his 4th year, hitting 9th in today's lineup. Usually a 3rd baseman, but today starting at 1st. Strike 2.
Well, this will give him an opportunity to see what it's like to get balls that are up and to the right and down in the dirt. I think after this game, he'll be a little more focused on trying to hit that first baseman in the chest.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited, you think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Still down 3-0.
Up next to the Giants, the designated hitter, Eddie Brock.
That one is absolutely belted. Boom goes the dynamite. A 2-run shot, his 53rd homer of the year, and they add to their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Back here at PNC Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jake Mangum digs in now.
You know, these Pirates just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often.
Gets it to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Gonzalez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Got it. That ends the frame. Down in order go the Pirates. It's 5-0. Brock back at it, pitching with the lead.
Yeah, it's always a little easier, but only if you protect it, Boog. He's got to lock in here. Can't let this game seesaw.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Arenado with some impressive production lately. That one to first. Harris takes it himself, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. With the All-Star break coming up, this could be a tumultuous time for him. You hope he doesn't let the extra attention negatively affect his play on the field.
Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging for the strikeout. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Bart in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Foul ball still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball. So digging in, Eddie Brock. 3 for 3 with a homer and 2 doubles. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Brandon Nimmo, the next Giant to hit. And they're all loaded up.
First base.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Lau at the plate.
Number 5, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 runs in. He is
He's safe.
It's 7-0.
Up next to the Giants, the third baseman.
Well, we go bottom 6. Leading off, Jared Triolo. Late on that fastball.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Right through there for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
On the ground to the left, Adames whips it to first. Yeah, they get the out.
Up next, for the Pirates, the right fielder, number 10,
Ryan Reynolds here.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Yep.
And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Down low.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the air, right field. Nimmo settles under this one, and that's the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Stays alive.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Here's a high chopper. Harris takes it to the bag, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 3.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. That is the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. One down. Eddie Brock getting ready to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
What a stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. Back here in Pittsburgh, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Nolan Arenado now at the plate.
Yeah.
Brock into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And the whiffs just keep on coming. He's up to 14 now. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Caleb Durbin. His righty-lefty splits there. Singy, as an opposing offense, how aware of pitch count are you when it's early in the game?
You're very aware because you're wanting to get a good look at that pitcher, and when he's spraying it all over the place, you're just going to take your time, be very patient, and see if you can get into sort of those gap inning pitchers down in the bullpen, because that's where you can really make your money.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Brock back on the mound for the 9th, looking to finish what he started, Singy.
One more clean frame, Boog. That'd be the exclamation point on a strong day. Just 3 outs away from a CG. These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate. I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fought off foul. The 0-2. Swings through it for the K. And the Pirates with only 1 out left.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs it.
So they're down to their final out. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. And foul ball. Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
Yeah, I've been hustling like I've been telling them I never done it before.